And you're gonna wanna stay around for the end of this video because there may be some bonus tips that are proven to help you build a profitable brand on social media and to get more reach, more viewers, and a larger audience on your social media platforms. Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, my name is Brandy Morgan and we talk about all things freelance, working remote, personal branding, and creating the life that you want outside of the normal 9-to-5 job. If you want to be part of this freelance family, make sure to hit that subscribe button now. Alright, in today's video, we are going to be going over my 10 secrets to building a profitable personal brand in 2020 on social media. First things first, let's set the mood. If you didn't know, I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. So before we jump into the 10 things, I want you to get out a pen and paper or take out your notes app on your computer and fill in this sentence. The sentence, I'm going to have it appear on the screen as well so you can write this down. I help, and then the blank is target audience. So I help target audience to overcome, then this blank, major struggle or problem, so they can, and then this would be the outcome of your brand. So take a look at this sentence. I'm going to keep it on the screen so you can write it down and fill it out. And maybe as we go throughout these 10 secrets or 10 steps, whatever you want to call them, you'll be able to have a better understanding of what this is for you. So maybe you want to wait to the end of the video to get this filled in, but make sure you do it before you start building out your brand. Or if you are like me that, rebrands themselves every once in a while, take a look at this, fill it out, ask questions about what it is that you're trying to do and what you're trying to solve, what problems you're trying to help people overcome, so you can really niche down for your brand so you can actually make it profitable for your business. First thing that you need to do is to determine what type of brand are you. Are you education or are you entertainment? Those are two separate, very different brands. This doesn't mean that your educational style content can't be entertaining, but there is a difference. So educational style content are going to be like the Sunnies, the Vanessa Laus, if you're into social media and YouTube. Those people, they build educational style content where they're teaching their audience something. My content is very educational style where I'm teaching you guys something. Whereas entertainment, you're thinking of the David Dobrik's, Liza Koshis, those types of people where their brands are there to entertain you. They serve that purpose. Both brands are great. It really just depends. For me, I'm not funny or a comedian, so the entertainment route would be very hard for me to do. So think about that. Like, what comes more naturally to you? Is it teaching or is it entertaining? Number 2, determine your target audience. Who is your content for? For me, my content is for people that are wanting to break out of their normal 9-to-5 job, whether you are male or female. Some people will skew either female or male to niche down even more, which is actually really helpful. So figure that out for you. If you are somebody that only wants to focus on women, or if you want to niche down even further, maybe you want to niche down on stay-at-home moms or new moms or single women. Or if you're wanting to go for men, it could be dads-to-be or men seeking a relationship. Whatever audience that you think your content is going to help, that would be your target audience. So when you think about your target audience, you need to think about their age. So what is the age range? What is their gender? What is their occupation? What are their interests? Those are usually 4 things I like to tell people to start with, because that will help you build out that ideal target audience for your brand on social media, which in turn helps you create content for them because you already know the type of audience that you're seeking. Next, number 4, figure out what problem is your brand solving. Let's use me as an example. If you were to go to my YouTube channel, you would probably be able to tell that I talk about freelancing, working remote, and a little bit of software development if you literally just took a glance right there. Same if you went to my Instagram. The right on my bio, it says I'm a coder, entrepreneur, and a freelancer. So it kind of gives you that idea of what my brand is about. So what is the problem that my brand is solving? Well, a lot of my videos are teaching people like this how to build a profitable brand. Why? Because you need money to leave your 9-to-5. You need money to replace the income of when you leave your 9-to-5 job, which is exactly what this is all about. I'm trying to help people leave their normal 9-to-5 job and do it successfully. So they have the foundation and they have the structure in place, so when they do leave, it's a smoother transition. So you need to figure that out for yourself, which is where that first sentence that we went over at the beginning of this video comes into play. Hold on one second. And number 5, what is your hook? What is it that you do that's different than anybody else out there? What is something that when people land on your Instagram page or your YouTube channel that's going to set you apart from all the rest of the people that are trying to do what you're trying to do? In my early days of my brand, my bio was, I'm a developer, designer, and doer who could out-hustle Jay-Z. That was my thing, and I would get comments on it all the time because it was a very, very bold statement, and it was kind of, not like controversial. A lot of people asked me about it because they either thought it was funny or they wanted me to elaborate on what did I mean that I could out-hustle Jay-Z. What it meant was I worked a ton, and I was extremely hungry, grinding, trying to make something. So when you're going through creating out your bios or your descriptions, what is something that you can put in there that's going to set you apart, that's going to make people remember you? What is that hook that's going to get people to come back to your profile? And number 6, what is a platform that you want to be on? So this goes back to our demographic. Age range, interests, things like that. We need to have answered that question first, because the platform makes all the difference. You don't want to spend all your time on Facebook when your demographic is on TikTok, or spend all your time on Instagram when people are on YouTube. Pick the platform where your audience is and start making content on that platform. All right, so now that we have the platform, you need to post consistently. So if you are choosing to be on the Instagram platform, you need to be posting every single day and maybe even twice a day. And you also need to be posting content that does well. Fun fact, the Instagram platform right now really prefers videos and Instagram Reels because Reels are new and they are trying to compete with TikTok. So it makes sense if you would learn Reels and start posting that type of content to get higher engagement and also more reach on the platform. Quick plug, if you are interested in growing your Instagram, be sure to check out the link in my description. I have a full mastery course on it and you can get it for $15. The link is in my description. Number 8, engagement. You need to be engaging with your users on whatever platform you decide to be on. That doesn't mean just engaging with the people that have commented on your stuff, because that is a must as well, but you also need to be going to their profiles and engaging with their content. What I like to do is I like to pick, between 10 and 50 a day, depending on how much time I have, and I'll go through to see who has commented on my stuff, and I'll go over to their profile and I'll like and comment on their photos. Why? Because they took the time out of their day to do it for me. I should be able to take time out of my day and do it for them as well. Number 9, this is something that I like to do all the time, and it's evaluate your content. What's working and what's not working. YouTube lets you go into your analytics and it lets you see which videos are performing better than others, especially around certain types of topic. So if you are on the YouTube platform and you're trying to grow, something that I learned is do 4 videos on a particular topic and see how well they do compared to other previous topics. If they don't do so well, that means your current audience maybe isn't interested in that topic. So and the same goes for Instagram. Instagram has amazing insights and analytics. You go into your settings and into your insights, and you'll be able to see what type of content performs best. And they have a ton of different filters that you can go through to see, like website clicks, profile visits, what posts have gotten more followers. So there's a ton of different metrics that you can measure this against, and you want to make sure that you're doing that often so you know what's working, what's not working. And number 10, talk to your audience. Yes, ask them what they want to see and what type of content. A lot of times at the beginning of my videos, I will say, or at the end of my videos, I will ask my audience, ask you guys, hey, what do you guys want to see? Or do you guys want to see a video on this? Let me know in the comments. And when people comment yes or no, or no that I don't need that, or yes that would be helpful, that helps me know what type of content to create for you so that I can do my job better and I can actually help you guys build that profitable business outside of your normal 9 to 5. The same is true on all the other platforms. If you're on Instagram, they have stories that have built-in features where you can ask your audience questions. And you can ask your audience even in your actual posts as well, like, hey, what type of content do you want to see? Or was this helpful? Let me know. The reason why it's important to ask your current audience is because you want to still keep them around as you're growing your audience and gaining followers. You don't just want to neglect them. You want to make sure that you take them along with you. And if you do decide to change content, or you figure out that's something that works better than the others, let your audience know. Don't just leave them in the dust and you all of a sudden switch your brand. It's important to be transparent on your social platforms and let people know what you're doing in terms of your brand, because you're kind of selling them on the idea of you. So you need to make sure that you are being open and honest with the type of content that you're going to be creating as you go forward. All right, and I'm going to give you guys a bonus tip. So when you are on these social platforms, whether that's YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, a secret is to use keywords in your username or handle. Because then if people are searching for that particular word, whether that's branding, social media, coding, developer, whatever type of thing that is, and you have that word in your username is going to appear in those search results as well. The second place to put that keyword is in your title. So on the Instagram platform specifically, there's a spot where you can put your name or your title, whatever you want to call it. You can tack on a keyword at the end of it if you want to keep your name on there. And that way, your profile will show up when people search that keyword as well. Alright you guys, I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did creating it. Like I said, if you are interested in growing your Instagram or even growing your own freelance business, make sure to check out the links in my description. And if you have any questions, please put them in the comments. I'm more than happy to help. I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you next week.